Hi, Ben here, demonstrating the latest version of my QY LCD display modification kit. Replaces the original display, which was really difficult to see under almost any lighting conditions. So the reason for this mod is to try and make these usable on stage and also usable under pretty well any lighting conditions, particularly in darker conditions. As you see, I've got quite a lot of light on this, or virtually I've got running a lamp right along, shining right at its like sunlight conditions. So if I turn that lamp off, the display actually gets clearer, and I'm just going to turn off lighting in the room as well to show that it gets even better. This short video shows how to install version 4 Modkit in QY70. QY100 is pretty much the same, and QY20 and QY22 is again very similar. Probably easier. If you've got any queries about those, you can probably view my version 3 installation video, which goes in a bit more detail. But just be aware, the new mod kit, the micro board is mounted on the back of the LCD and fits in the LCD cavity. So it's only got one lead coming from it, which makes installation a fair bit easier. I'm now going to show you how to disassemble your QI device. So remove any cabling, MIDI cabling, power, etc. you've got there. Flip it over and remove the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 screws holding the back cover on. To make this video a bit shorter, I've already taken out 3 screws, so I'll just remove the remaining 2. Just using a standard Phillips number 2 screwdriver here. Lift the back off with the battery compartment, flip it over like this. Be very careful, the battery leads are soldered on that board. I've desoldered mine because I've been working on this device for quite a long time with its displays, but if you can, it's better to be careful and try not to reef those off unless you have a soldering iron to put them back on. Just press down on those 2 chips there and lift the original jumper off like that. In this case, I've already fitted a kit, so the cabling it'll be blue wiring with 1 yellow wire for memory. I've already undone them again just to save time. Undo that screw there and that screw there. Now yours may have a copper foil shield over the whole thing, in which case lift those 2 screws, you'll be able to lift back the copper foil and be able to get it. Optionally, you can remove the switchboard ribbon cable, but only if you do, be very careful. You don't have to, so you can just lift the board over like this, okay, and that reveals the main shield, which is this plate here, shield plate, and then remove 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 screws, I think it is. I've only got a few fitted just to make the video a bit shorter, but just pull them all out like that. Pretty easy. And then that board will just lift up. You need to remove that screw there as well, because that's holding the LCD into the chassis. Now you can do that either now or you can do it after you've lifted the plate. Either be careful lifting the plate so you don't damage any wiring. That comes up like that. And in this case, you can see here's the mod kit with the LCD connector coming out there, and it's got cut corners, so it'll just fit. See these 4 mounting posts, which they'll just fit in there, and it'll just drop down nicely. And you might hear a little click if you're lucky. And then this one, just be careful when you do install it. Make sure that those wires are not over that screw hole, because if you screw a hole through those wires, it'll break it. So that's pretty well all there is to it. And then obviously the refitting is just a reverse. Put it back in there just like I did then. Get this plate round the right way, put it in there, put it back on its mounting posts like that. Make sure that it sits down nicely. You're not, and again, just be careful with that cable. Make sure the screw's not going to go through it. But refit all the screws, then drop this one back in over there like that. Just make sure that this comes around, and 2 screws at the front. That cable goes in there like that, and that's really all there is to it. Then put the back on, just to prove it. Hopefully it still works. We'll just plug the power back in and turn it on and turn it over. There you are. So we can start to show you that again, and then we can see it booting like that. Okay, thanks for watching.